nitasubiri, neno lako ni la kweli, oh nitasubiri, ulitimize, nitasubiri, mahali hapa sitatoka, nitasubiri, uniandame, subira ninayo, subira ninayo, oh, subira ninayo, Yesu ni wewe na subiri, nitasubiri, maandamano yamefika, nitasubiri, uniongoze, na mimi nitasubiri, machozi haya uyafute, Yesu nitakusubiri, unisikize, subira ninayo, subira ninayo, oh, subira ninayo, subira ninayo, subira ninayo, subira ninayo, subira ninayo, subira ninayo. Nasubiri, ninasubiri, ninasubiri, nitasubiri, nitasubiri, na mimi nitasubiri, na kweli nitakusubiri, Yesu ni wewe na subiri.
Hi guys.
Hi. Welcome. No, just welcome to our channel.
Yeah, let's start again. Okay, on cue. Hi guys.
Welcome to our channel.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Hi friends, lovers, everyone in between. Today I've been joined by the lovely Njoki Karu and Mr. Newman in town. Karibuni sana, friends.
Thank you. It's so nice to be
It's
here.
so amazing to finally meet you guys. As in, I've been a fan of Njoki, but I'm like my man. Anyway, let's start from the beginning.
Yes.
The first encounter I ever encountered you was the Berklee performance that you had with Lisa and Jason. Omba.
Yes.
That was the first one. So where did your journey start?
Hey. But growing up, my mom is a pastor. Mamangu ni pastor. But my dad is a lover of music, and he's those people who just have collections of music. I grew up listening to a lot of reggae, believe it or not, roots, blues, soul, just really good music. And in conjunction with my mom's collection of like Ron Kenoly, Michael W. Smith, Don Moe, and those guys. So that's where I really remember listening to music and being like, oh yeah, this is dope, you know.
Yeah.
I started singing when I was in primary school, so that's why I remember really singing. But then writing songs specifically, because I write stories and poems on the side, but writing songs actually started in 2013. So yeah, I think every journey is different in its way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Berklee is not small school, you know. How did you end up in Berklee, and what did you study, and why?
So Berklee, I wasn't those kids who grew up saying, I want to go to Berklee. One of my friends suggested it to me when I was in high school, and I completely forgot about it. For me, it was just another school.
Yeah.
And it has such a weird name. You know, Berklee. It's like, who calls their school Berklee? Anyway. So I left it when I finished high school.
Yeah.
I remember applying to different colleges. Because me, I told my mom, you and this actuarial science, economics of yours, you be with it. But me, I'm going to be a musician.
Yeah.
So I looked for different colleges, different universities, trying to get scholarships into different places.
Yeah.
Then I remembered this Berklee school. So I just applied to it as I would any other school. But then I met Jason. That's when I met a Kenyan who could write like this. I said, I have to go to this place.
Yeah.
I just have to go to this place. So that's where I think my passion for that place just exploded. Yeah.
What did you study?
I studied music therapy, which was my intention going in. I wanted to specifically study music therapy for my degree in university. The thing that motivated me to do that was post-election violence. Because up until now, there are so many people who are displaced.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do about that. I can't build houses. If I could build houses for everyone, I would.
Yeah.
If I could be Oprah like that, sis, count me in. But I can't. So for me, I was like, this is all I have.
Yeah.
And I've heard of something. Actually, it's my mom who found it. She was like, because you like these udaktari things, but then you don't want to be a doctor, then do this thing. So that's where I was like, okay, that makes sense. Going to learn about it so that I can bring it back home and see how I can use it over here. Yeah.
What was life like in Berklee from Kenya, then moving there? How was that transition for you?
Because I went during the summer. I went during a summer semester.
Yeah.
And it was lovely. Because you know me, I was like, this is Kenyan weather.
Yeah.
I'm home. I can walk into the cafeteria and just eat pizza.
Yeah.
What place is this? This is madness.
Yeah.
So it was culture shock the first time. You know, then you see people walking around with shirts.
Yeah.
But it's a dress. But it's a shirt. I said, but your parents let you walk out like, okay, we're seeing things. But then the level of musicality especially was one of the things that really astounded me. It's like a hot air balloon. And inside it's just music. Like you walk out here seeing people with instruments. You go down the streets, because Berklee is not like a college like, let's say University of Nairobi, where everything is centered.
Yeah.
It's very spread out. It's a very city school. But then you walk outside, there are people with harps.
Yeah.
Someone is walking around with a harp. Guys, what? I was so shook, you know. That exposure for me was very life-changing. Just being exposed to the different sounds, the different cultures, the different languages, the different genres of music that are there. It jilted me. But then I found myself kind of falling in line and being like, okay, this is my reality at the moment, so let me just flow with it.
So, like, now you're from Berklee, you're back into Kenya. How was that transition? Did you get gigs? Like, was life as easy as you'd thought it would be?
The first time, I would say, when I would come back home, it was easy to get gigs.
Yeah.
Because everyone is looking at you like this token child who went to Berklee. You must be good. And I'm like, don't put your eggs in one basket because this they will break.
Yeah.
So they felt more like token gigs, as I'd said. But now I don't want token gigs. Don't give me a gig because I'm from Berklee. Give me a gig because when you listen to me, you're like, yo, that babe can sing or that babe can write. That's what I wanted, you know. Now being back and based here, I've come back with the mentality that Berklee isn't everything, because it's not. And I got that mentality, I think, around 2017, where someone told me Berklee is a bus ticket. It just takes you somewhere else. But it can't be your entire existence. And that just pushed me out of that mentality because I went to, So for me, Berklee is it's great that I went to Berklee, and it was a lovely experience. I've made lifelong friends.
Yeah.
But it's just another thing that happened in my life. Now, for me, I'm more concerned with my growth as a musician.
So we're gonna play a game. There's are songs inside here. I'll let Newman pick out the song, and then I'll let you know what the challenge is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What's the song?
Watuna Viatu.
Watuna Viatu.
By you know the song?
Yeah.
You're confident. We can pick another.
It should be fine.
Yeah.
Penye hakuna lyrics, tutaeka tu za Chris Kaiga.
Okay. I love Njoki. I love her. So the challenge is to make a Kigosho remix out of this song.
Oh my God.
Go, Njoki and Newman.
All you. It's all you.
Aya, ngoja acha nifikirie kidogo. Thank you. Oh, kwena Adornar iratogo komoshie. Oh, kuna watu wasiopenda maendeleo. Achana nao waepuke ndani. Oh, zibe nice, zibe nice, zibe nice.
Oh, Njoki, good job. Thank you for including Chris Kaiga there.
I had to.
Zime nice.
Mi napendanga tu hizo dread zake.
Kindly introduce to us your next song.
This song is called Hold, and it's just a song about not feeling like you're enough for yourself. Because I think it's an emotion we all don't like, we all don't want to feel.
Yeah.
But it's something inadvertently, as human beings, it's an emotion that is there. All that matters is what you do with the emotion. But there are moments I wake up in the morning and I'm just like, yeah, sis, not today. You're not it. Not today. So this is Hold. Hold through the curtains, hold through my heart. Then I patch them up. These holes in the curtains, holes in my heart. Then I paint them black. Now they won't let the light in. I got lost in translation, in between the lines no one can read. I broke myself in the places I didn't ever think about could be. And maybe someday I'll be enough, not for anyone other than me. Oh, maybe one day I'll be enough for someone, and not someone is me. Hold in the silence, hold Holes in the chaos. How do I fix them up when I see holes? Holes in my wisdom. Holes in my knowledge. How do I see the way when my eyes just don't open? See, I get lost in translation, in between the lines no one can read. I break myself in the places I didn't ever think born could be. And maybe someday I'll be enough, not for anyone other than me. Oh, maybe one day I'll be enough for someone, and that someone is me. Said I get lost in translation, in between the lines no one can read. Then I break myself in the places I didn't ever think born could be. And maybe someday I'll be enough, not for anyone other than me. Oh, maybe one day I'll be enough for someone, and that someone is me. I still get lost in translation, in between the lines no one can read. I still break myself in the places I didn't ever think born could be. And maybe someday I'll be enough, not for anyone other than me. Oh, maybe one day I'll be enough for someone, and that someone is me. For someone, and that someone is me. For someone, and that someone is me. For someone, and that someone is me.
We're gonna move into song association.
So.
Have you played the game before? I'll give
I've
you
watched
words, and then you'll sing a song with a word in it. Aya. Your first word, raha.
Hey.
You have 10 seconds.
Huh?
You have 10 seconds.
Hey. Raha. How do I not know a song? Surely. Raha.
Imekata.
Hii imekata.
Haija nice.
Haija.
Your second word, jana.
Jana. Hey, mnanipatia tu mawazo ya Kiswahili. Mnasema ude mfano. Hey! Yeah. Oh my God.
Okay.
Aya. Kuliko jana, Yesu nipende leo kuliko jana, Yesu nipende leo kuliko jana.
I love it. Your third word, moto.
Moto umewaka moto. Shetani naye anainama anainuka anaona moto anatoroka huyo.
Your fourth word, tembea.
This Rebecca Dawn song.
You know it.
Natamani kutembea nawe. Natamani kutembea nawe. Uniongoze, niongoze. It's okay, Prosper. Natamani kutembea nawe. Kutembea nawe. Niongoze, niongoze. Niongoze, niongoze. Yeah.
And your final word, msichana.
All the best.
Wow. Wow. Hi. There's this song. Wow. I feel like I'm just giving people such a plethora of memes. I can't even. I feel like I shouldn't look at the screen. Miss Jana. Come on.
Newman.
About that.
Yeah, 10 seconds.
Ay. Msichana kama wewe. Is there some kind of like msichana kama wewe?
Okay.
Can write them now.
Imekata. It has refused. It's okay, Njoki.
I feel like such a
You
failure.
tried. It's just one word that you didn't get. It's
Hey,
fine.
my parents will be like, tulikupeleka shule ndio utuaibishe huko
Whole
mbele.
Berklee. No, James.
Na
Chana.
ujui msichana. Wewe, turudishe pesa zetu.
What is the process when you're writing songs? Do you get into a space or do you go away? Yeah.
My songwriting process differs between different songs. Holds is one of my favorite songs I've written because it's one of the truest songs I have ever written about myself. It's not easy writing a song that kind of tells everyone that you're insecure. But with that particular song, I had written it out as... Actually, what happened was I was talking to a friend. And when I was talking to this person, all they were talking about was how their life was. You know, people look kind of go on and on about my life is dreadful, my life is this. Everyone like, you really only see holes in your life, yeah? And I was going to write a song about them. And so I'd written it out on one of my notes, and I went home. I said, I'm writing this song today. But then as I sat with myself, I was like, that's me. You know, I'm also that person who kind of... I look at my life and I'm like, I want more. I want to do more. I want to be more. I want to see more, you know. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. The problem with that, with always thinking about that, is you'll never be satisfied with where you are. You'll never feel as though what you have is enough, even though you have way more than you did.
Yeah.
So that was Holes. But then a song like Omba. Omba is a song I wrote in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I heard about Garissa. I was completely traumatized, to say the least, because I mean I was in the States. This was home, and it's a terrible thing. And I remember just everything just came, and I recorded it, and I kept it until the time was right. Then we did it with Berklee. So different songs have different processes, but the main thing is the emotion that kind of propels it. It just has to be true. I'm not those people who can write a song that I don't vibe with. There are people who can do that beautifully, and that's fantastic. But for me, if I'm writing a song for myself, it's a song I have to, when I sing it, I feel it. Like, I'm just like, this happened. This happened. So the emotion is, for me, the thing that just kind of allows the song to be.
Wow. So I've been watching your IG lives on Sundays. The jokes you tell on those live, Njoki, they're bad.
They're so
They're
bad.
just terrible.
But I love them.
I know. What's your go-to joke?
I have a go-to joke. If you remember it, please tell me.
To be honest, sometimes I dish your jokes.
Like,
because
he
it-
doesn't like he just says they're so bad, and I'm like, that's the point. That's the point. I'm not trying to do.
good, bad
No, he
Yeah.
doesn't have. He's a bad. He's a worse
Okay.
than mine.
I
Okay.
do have one though that I'll whisper to you and you can say it.
No, you say it
You
because
say
it's
it.
yours. I don't
It's
want to be
yours.
associated with it. You
No,
go.
no, no, no.
Go ahead, my friend.
Let me even just like compose myself so
Okay.
I say this right. Yeah? So a kid walks into the living room and finds his dad. And the kid is like, "Hey dad, it's very cold." And the dad says, "Go to the corner." And the kid is like, "Why?" "Because it's 90 degrees."
Hey. Newman, that's so bad. Hey.
Juicy.
It's bad.
It's so bad, it's so
It's
good. But then
horrible.
that's
Njoki.
it for me.
I told you that's how I'm not going to say it. When it comes to jokes, you on your own. Aya, mine. It's so bad. We probably won't laugh. You just say that's really bad. Yeah, it is.
This is true.
What did the Kraken say to the crackhead?
What?
What did the Kraken say to the crackhead? Are you asking me what?
Yeah.
What's cracking?
Told you. My soul is tired.
Which one was worse? Which one? Which joke was
Both
worse?
of y'all. Okay, I have one.
Give us.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Benjamin.
Benjamin
Benjamin
who?
who?
Benjamin to your music. It's good, guys.
It's
Why are you not
good.
laughing? Benjamin to your music.
It's smart. I like. Yeah.
Hey,
It's
you guys are ngumu.
you're a tough crowd.
You're a tough crowd.
He's laughing.
We're gonna play a game. The game is Animal Kingdom.
Oh God.
Have
Okay.
we played this before?
Yes.
We
Just
have.
give me a refresher course.
So I'll say start. In your head,
Yes.
you count A, B, C, D, then I'll say stop. Then you'll give me the letter, then I'll give you the categories. There's a challenge at the end. Sawa sawa? Will you do it as a team or?
Every man for themselves.
Hey,
You've thrown me.
Under the bus.
Me, I was
Under the
going
bus.
to say we can do
Every man for themselves.
I
Let's go.
love it.
You be there.
Let's go.
Okay.
This is I'll probably lose, but it's okay.
Sawa sawa. Start. Stop.
Okay.
Okay. Name of a person.
Kevin.
County in Kenya.
Kiambu.
Food.
Carrots.
Excuse me, sir. What is that?
It's okay. Yeah, every man for himself.
Cactus. Carrots. Next category. Can I go to the other one?
Okay.
Okay.
Rapper.
Calligraph Jones.
Animal.
Kangaroo.
Car.
Kentley.
What car is that? And who's driving it?
A Kenyan Bentley.
It's bad.
Okay,
Okay,
next
we'll
one.
go with
Next one.
Kentley.
Kentley.
Okay, so the challenge is to create a song.
Oh, why? Oh,
With,
okay,
yeah.
Prosper. Prosper and live long.
okay.
Do you remember everything that you said?
With those things?
Yeah. What are you going to sing?
Okay. Sour. Well, I like carrots. Drive a Kentley in Kansas.
Kiambu.
I have a friend. His name is Kevin. He likes carrots.
Your rapper?
Calligraph Jones.
Kangaroo.
Wow.
Kangaroos are really cool, but I like carrots.
bad song.
That was
It's a
bad.
terrible song. It
It's
was
horrible.
Horrible.
Njoki, are you ready?
Sawa.
Aya, start.
Eh.
Stop.
Hey, sorry.
It's in your head, Njoki. Okay.
Do you know my mind went so fast? My mind went so fast.
Yeah,
I
see.
forgot where I was. When you said stop, I was like,
Aya, start. Stop.
M.
Aya. Name of a person.
Medho.
County in Kenya.
Hey. Machakos.
Okay. Food.
Mangoes.
Rapper.
Macklemore.
Animal.
Mouse.
Car.
Mazda.
Okay. So the challenge is to come up with a song.
So you can't help me. Oh,
Flourish.
then let me try.
You are. Proceed.
He said, okay. God in heaven. That's okay. I saw a mouse running down the street. It almost got stepped on by the Mazda of the neighbor. And I met my friend. His name is Meadow. He is tall. He's got dope hair though. And though I like to eat my mangoes, I will share them with him. Yeah. And we drove down to Machakos in my neighbor's Mazda, with the sun on our backs and the hills rolling by. And we sang along to all the songs by Macklemore. It was a lovely day. It was a lovely day.
Good job,
Is
Njoki.
there something I
No.
missed? I said
You're on
everything.
point.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how you do
see
it.
why we should have been a team? You see why we should have been a team?
Hey, it's
okay.
funner this way.
Njoki, you know we can't hang out and not talk about Rafiki. And how was it when they approached you
Yeah.
and the film went ahead to win?
Yeah.
Like, what feeling was going through you?
Rafiki was a very interesting project because Wanuri came up to me
Yeah.
and she was just like, I love your song so much. I'd sang Nita
Yeah.
at a friend's show. And she came up to me and she was like, I want that song in my movie.
Yeah.
So when she said, I want that song in my movie, you know. So many people approach me all the time and they're like, oh my God, that's a nice song. I want to do it. It's do where, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, this is about to be one of those things.
Yeah.
But then no, she really pursued me. And she asked for other songs I'd written. And she heard all these songs. Like when I sent her stay, she was just like, that has to be there.
Yeah.
Secret Love as well. I worked on the songs with just one of the people I love the most. His name is Kwame. And it was such a humbling experience because he is a genius. Kwame is a genius. For him to really sit down with me, and we did all those songs in a night. But he was very patient with me. He opened his house to me because someone had snaked me for that project.
Yeah.
They had all my songs. They weren't responding to any text. They kind of just like, whatever.
Yeah.
So I just called Kwame. I was like, yo, these songs I needed by tomorrow. Please just help me out.
Yeah.
And he did. And he did magic. Kwame is just magic in and of himself. So what he put to those songs is mind-blowing. But I really didn't expect, because I did, I sent, and my life went on.
Yeah.
I was in school.
Yeah.
Eh?
Yeah.
You can't be over there telling everyone, I did a movie. They're like, well, we've done 10, you know?
Yeah.
So when it got the traction it did, I was just like, Kwani, what is this movie? But I'm really happy for Wanushi, because before I even worked with her, I went and looked at the work she'd done, and she has some good stuff.
Yeah.
She has some her mind is, I don't know. So for her to see me as an artist, first of all, I didn't even have recorded music out like that. She just heard a song and liked it. And to work with me, that was, I'm really grateful to her for giving me that opportunity.
What do you want your music or your artistry to be remembered for?
Oh, man, that's a good one. There's this guy I love listening to. So actually, I feel like I've bored him with... Every single time I listen to a song, I just pause and I'm like, did you hear that line? I don't think. Then he's like, yeah, I heard it. I'm like, no, you didn't hear, because I didn't see your reaction. So I'm just going to go back and you're going to react the way you're supposed to react to this beautiful line.
Yeah.
I have friends of mine like Jason Sibiokumu, Kwame, as I mentioned, John Bellion, who I got to see live in concert and my mind was just blown. They sing extremely different genres from each other. Jason is singer-songwriter, folk, maybe even a tiny bit of country. Kwame is more experimental, just a chill drive. Like if you're having a chill drive somewhere, you want to listen to Kwame. John Bellion is the guy for all the sounds and all the production. But the one thread that's so common among all of them is the fact that they capture the human experience in a very honest way, in a way that people don't. People are so afraid to go there with their emotions that many songwriters actually don't. People don't go, songwriters particularly don't tread that ground of, I'm feeling vulnerable about this, or I lost someone who was so precious to me. So I'll sit inside that emotion and I'll write a song from there. It's easy to say, I lost someone, so I'll write a song. It's a different thing to sit inside it and to know exactly what it feels like, exactly what it sounds like, and to write from that space. I want to be one of those people who does that. That when you listen to my song, you're like, she can write, she can sing, but there's something else. When you listen to it, you're just like, I feel like she's saying what I've been meaning to say. I don't know how she can do that. And that for me is one of the things. If I get to be remembered as that kind of artist, that kind of person who can put emotions into words and into sound.
Thank you so much, Njoki and Newman, for coming. Any projects we should look out for? Where can you find your music? Yeah,
we have an EP. It's called Tawasifu ya Moyo, which means the autobiography of the human heart, or the autobiography of the heart. It's been me, him, a friend of ours called Victor, and a friend of ours called Dre, who played on 2 songs. And I feel like they've really captured the heart of it, because it's talking about the rawness of the human heart and the rawness of the human emotions. And he's done a brilliant job playing guitar and bass. Jay played drums, as I said, and Victor just produced everything. And all the songs were pre-written, so you can find it everywhere. So Spotify, iTunes, that's the project you're excited for.
Okay. Well, friends, lovers, everyone in between, it has been Njoki Karu and Newman, and I've been your host with the mostest, Wambaire and Nduati. Please subscribe to this channel.
To our channel.
To our channel. And tell your neighbors, your friends, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time.
Sometimes I would rather be anywhere but here. Sometimes you're the somewhere I'd rather be. Sometimes I would rather watch the dawn turn deep, but most of my sometimes you're just the one I'd rather see. I'm sure fire gets tired of burning, and the stars don't always want to shine. No, my heart, it gets tired of yearning. That doesn't mean that I don't want to try, so I'll keep trying. Sometimes I would rather sit alone and read, but sometimes you're just the words I'd rather speak. Sometimes I would rather lie awake and think how most of my sometimes you're my kind of irony. I'm sure fire gets tired of burning, and the stars don't always want to shine. And you know my heart, it gets tired of yearning. It doesn't mean that I don't want to try. I'm sure fire gets tired of burning, and the stars don't always want to shine. No, my heart, it gets tired of yearning. That doesn't mean that I don't want to try, so I'll keep trying. I'll keep trying. I'll keep trying. Oh, I'll keep trying. Oh, I'll keep